Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Tiger Softball Complex here on the campus of Bentonville High School, where we have an exciting 6A West conference matchup between the Bentonville West Wolverines and your Bentonville Tigers. Hello once again, everyone. I'm John McElroy, and I'm joined here in the press box here at the Tiger Softball Complex by my good friend, colleague, Donnie Payne. And what a day, Donnie. A warm day here in Bentonville. Pretty windy, could be a factor in the game, but a beautiful day for softball here at the Tiger Softball Complex.
That's right, John. And, of course, the battle down 102 here today, Bentonville versus West. This is the second time these teams have played each other out at West earlier this season. John, West actually won that game on a walk-off home run in the bottom of the seventh inning. So Bentonville looking for revenge today.
Yeah, as you see, head coach Ken Early having the plate conference with head coach of the Bentonville West Wolverines. That's Anthony Cantrell. And, yeah, you're exactly right. Tigers would love to get a little payback on their crosstown rivals here today. Well, let's go over the starting lineups for today's game. And first, for your Bentonville West Wolverines. Leading off for the Wolverines will be number 7, the catcher, Stephanie Crittenton. Batting second, number 27, Mabry Van Ness, pitching today. Playing center field, batting third, number 8, Olivia Thornton. Playing shortstop, batting fourth, number 4, Jaden Willard. The designated player, number 14, Cecily Diepold. The first baseman, batting sixth, number 16, Emma Wheatley. Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 12, Lainey Van Ness. The left fielder, batting eighth, number 3, Kaylee Parker. And batting ninth, playing right field, number 5, Whitney Sherry. And playing second base today for the Wolverines, not batting, number 29, Maddie Axe. And now, your lineup for the Bentonville Tigers. Leading off for the Tigers, playing shortstop, number 7, Kylie Wyman. Batting second, playing center field, number 11, Amber Turner. Batting third, catching today for the Tigers, number 9, Alexis Lorenich. Batting fourth, playing right field, number 25, Marissa Gianeschi. Batting fifth, playing left field for the Tigers, number 23, Demi Donahoe. Batting sixth, playing first base, number 22, Ava Stymus. Batting seventh, playing third base, number 18, Taylor Crisp. Batting eighth for the Tigers, the pitcher, number 4, Ryan Sanders. Batting ninth, the designated player, number 29, Kate Manus. And the flex player for Bentonville, playing second base today for the Tigers, number 1, Bella Mears. And the teams being introduced today by our public address announcer, Mr. Tony Cherico. And we are just about set for softball here at the Tiger Athletic Complex.
Number 9, Alexis Lorenich.
You can see the Tigers being introduced, taking the field. That's number 11, Amber Turner, just introduced. She'll be playing center field today. Tulsa commit. She'll be playing her softball next fall for the Tulsa Golden Hurricane.
First base, number 22, Ava Stymus.
Donnie, you mentioned a little earlier as we opened the broadcast that Bentonville West took the first game in this series back over at West just a few weeks ago on a walk-off. Donnie, what do you remember? What was the score of that game?
I can look it up real quick, but yeah, West. The game was tied going into the seventh inning, and West hit a home run to win it. Let's see.
You know,
it was 5-4 was the final.
Okay, 5-4. Well, you know, I was talking to Amber Turner today, and we were just kind of talking about beautiful day, but a lot of wind out here. I would estimate the winds are coming out of the south about 15, 20 miles an hour, and gusting probably 25. But that's definitely going to be a factor. All right, we'll have our national anthem. Okay, there you have it, our national anthem. So that means we are just about set for softball.
You can watch this live stream.
Hey, tell you what, we appreciate those of you tuning in tonight on the Bentonville Tiger app, or you can catch us at GoBentonvilleTigers.com. And I know some of you are watching us out there on the Bentonville Tiger Athletics YouTube channel. We appreciate you watching, and should be a great broadcast. Two good teams this afternoon. It's going to be an exciting ball game. Well, you can see number 4, Ryan Sanders, on the mound for the Tigers. She is a Louisville commit. Will be playing her softball next fall for the Louisville Cardinals. Outstanding pitcher, and I know she's looking forward to getting started today.
That's right, John. She comes into the game today with an ERA on the season of .85. 7-2 record, .85, 84 strikeouts in those 9 games. .85 run ERA.
Okay, so leading it off for the Wolverines will be number 7, the Wolverine catcher, Stephanie Crittenton. Crittenton will stand in from the right side to face Ryan Sanders. First pitch by Sanders, going to find the inside half of the plate for strike 1. Number 9, Alexis Lorenage, doing the catching duties today for the Tigers. Sanders now on the 0-1, delivers. We'll change up there, just missed high. That'll even things up at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sanders with the inside pitch. That was going to be popped over towards left field. Taylor Chris got out there, the third baseman for the Tigers, but could not make the catch. And so that'll move the count to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So now Sanders working ahead in the count on the 1-2. She delivers. That's hit to the center field. That's deep. Turner going back. Turner can't make the catch at the wall, and Crittenden's going to have a leadoff double for the Wolverines. They'll score E8. Turner was back there, but I'll tell you what, the wind today, Donnie, playing havoc out there. We knew that was going to be a factor in the game. But Crittenden's going to get to second. And now she'll have a pinch runner coming in for her. That's number 22 for the Wolverines. That is Jordan Durham in to run for Stephanie Crittenden, courtesy runner for the catcher. Mabry Van Ness now at the plate. She shows bunt. She offers, misses, strike 1. Just underway here from the Tiger softball complex as Sanders delivers, strike 2. I'll tell you right there, Donnie, Van Ness, maybe Van Ness right there, kind of looked a little confused at what Ryan Sanders was throwing her there.
Yeah, that was not a very good attempt at bunt there.
So Sanders now up in the count 0-2. Van Ness offers on 2 strikes, and she fouls it off and to record the first out of the inning for Bentonville. So 1 down now.
And that
here in the top of the first. Go ahead, Donnie. I'm sorry.
So that'll go down as a strikeout for Sanders, her first of the game.
Olivia Thornton now at the plate. First pitch to Thornton's going to be inside for ball 1. That one just misses low. That'll run the count to 2 balls, no strikes. Wolverines with the runner on second, Jordan Durham. She'll stand at second. as Olivia Thornton will stand in from the right side on the 2-0 count. Sanders delivers. This one's hit toward Kylie Wyman. She'll field it, throw over to first. And Thornton beats the throw. Durham advances to third base. And now the Wolverines have runners at the corners with one out.
Now batting, Jaden Willard.
So the 4-hole hitter, number 4, Jaden Willard, now will come to the plate with runners on first and third. One out. And a steal attempt by Olivia Thornton. She makes it to the second. Throw goes into center field. And that'll score Jordan Durham for the first run of the game for the Wolverines. So 1-0 now. Bentonville West here in the top of the first. Swing and a miss by Jaden Willard. And that'll leave the count up one apiece. Donnie, I'll tell you, Olivia Thornton out there, she beat the throw out. Kylie Wyman actually made, I thought, a good play and a good throw over, but she just beat it out. Young lady's got some speed out there. And this one's going to be hit to Bella Mears. She'll throw it over to first and record the second out of the inning. Good play by Bella Mears. Throwing over to Ava Stymus. Olivia Thornton advances to third, but now 2 outs in the inning.
That ball was hit hard, so she bobbled it a little bit, maintained her composure, and was able to pick it up and get the out at first.
So that'll bring Cecily Diepold, who will stand in for the right side with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Sanders paints the corner on the outside for strike one. Once again, swing and a miss. Diepold chases one on the outside of the zone right there. And Sanders now up 0-2. This time, Diepold doesn't chase. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. And that'll end it here in the top of the first. Well, we played a half inning. Wolverines on top, 1-0. Tigers coming up next here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
All right, we welcome you back here to the Tiger Softball Complex, where we're going to the bottom of the first. Wolverines scoring 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error charged to the Tigers. And so the Tigers will see if they can come up and get that run back and more here in the bottom of the first. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. 6A West Conference action, 2 crosstown rivals. Should be a good one today. On the mound for the Wolverines will be Mabry Van Es, number 27. And leading it off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 7, Kylie Wyman. So Wyman will stand in from the right side. She'll receive the pitch from Van Esch. First pitch downstairs, ball 1.
Wyman coming into today, John, hitting .366 on the season.
I would say that's pretty solid, Donnie, as Van Esch delivers on second pitch. And you can tell Van Esch, .366 hitter in front of her, really not looking to give her anything to hit, trying to keep it down in the zone. Wyman doing a good job not chasing. On the 2-0. That one low and inside. And Wyman with the 3-0 coming at her.
Jody, when you all start the spring ball? May 5th, we have first day. You haven't heard from Rick Fires this week, have you? I'm not. Okay.
And that's ball 4. And the Tigers have a base runner. Kylie Wyman will take her position down at first, and that'll bring the Bentonville center fielder, number 11, Amber Turner, to the plate.
I'm not sure who he's going to be sampling his first week of ball notes, so it might be you, might not be. Okay.
4 straight balls to start by Van Esch. She'll throw that one downstairs for ball 1.
Amber Turner, John's the Tigers' leading hitter. She's batting .391 on the season.
And I'll tell you what, Donnie, if I'm Amber Turner right here, I'm looking for one right down the middle. So Van Esch throws her first strike after 5 straight balls, and now leaving things up 1 apiece.
What we do is just give us a number, and then that's how many taps.
1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Turner showing bunt. Now she's going to foul that one off over the Wolverine dugout. And we'll reset and do it again on 1-2. Tell you, the right fielder for the Wolverines, Donnie, playing almost at the warning track out there. On the 1-2, that one inside. That's a good take by Amber Turner to even to count it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Turner's going to hit that out toward right field. Right fielder coming up. The wind is going to push that one foul. Anything hit down that right field line, Donnie, is going to be pushed off foul. So we'll reset on 2-2. Turner's going to hit a base hit out to the right center gap. Wyman's coming around to third base, and Wyman's going to score from first base, and the Tigers have tied this up 1 apiece on a double by number 11, Amber Turner. Donnie, what a great piece of hitting by Turner right there.
Battled off on that got down 2 strikes, John. Battled off some good pitches there and drove that to the right center field gap for a double.
And just like that, tied at 1 apiece with Alexis Lorenage now coming to the plate for the Tigers. Turner down at second. As Van Esch's first pitch to Lorenage, it's going to be inside for ball 1. Well, Mabry Van Esch walked Kylie Wyman, and that turned into a Bentonville run as Amber Turner hits a double out to right center. And that pitch is going to be low and in to Lorenage, and she starts 2-0 in the count. There's a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to the Bentonville catcher, Alexis Lorenage. Van Esch's pitch down in the dirt, and that'll run the count to 3 balls, 1 strike.
So that was a good stop by the West catcher.
And there's going to be a hit to deep center field. That's off the wall. Turner's going to come into third. She'll be held up at third. And Lorenich is going to be into second base for a double.
Yeah, unfortunately, John, Amber had to wait, make sure that ball was not caught.
Right. I'll tell you, the center fielder did a good job getting back, but just couldn't get to that one as it hit just about off the 225 sign there in dead-away center field.
And we got Haley Hill, John, is the courtesy runner for Lorenich. She'll be the courtesy runner all game for the catcher there.
All right, thank you, Donnie. And that'll bring Marissa Gianecci to the plate. The Bentonville right fielder, Gianecci, hitting in the 4-hole position. And the first pitch to her is going to be upstairs, ball 1. Tigers now with runners on second and third with, let's see, nobody out in the inning. That one's going to be inside ball 2. Big opportunity right here for Marissa Gianecci to give the Tigers the lead. That one's going to catch the outside corner for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. We're tied at 1. Mabry Van Esch sets. She delivers. That one inside, ball 3.
If you're GNSU here, John, 3-1, you're looking for something right down the middle.
No question, Donnie, no question. Try to drive 1, score 2 here. And that one's going to be driven to deep right field. And
the wind, John.
The wind took it over the right fielder. Turner's going to score. Hill's going to score. And Gianneschi's going to slide into third for a triple. And the Tigers have exploded here in the bottom of the first. Well, Donnie, we talked about in the pregame here that the wind would be a factor today, and I think it certainly was right there.
And that ball looked shallow, John, and the wind just kept blowing it out towards the pole there.
Well, Donnie, I'm sure our viewers can probably tell by my voice, I was hoping that the wind would push that one out and give Gianneschi the home run, but hey, a 2-run, 2 RBIs, and a triple, and that brings Demi Donahoe to the plate. Now, Donahoe will stand in from the left side with Gianneschi down on third. Tigers up 3-1.
And Demi hitting 300 on the season, John.
That one's downstairs, ball 2. Yeah, you can see the third baseman, the first baseman for the Wolverines kind of in right there, expecting a slap. And Coach Ken Early, he wants to have a word with Demi Donahoe. Number 22, Ava Stymus on deck.
Throw it away.
And now it's turned into a conference out there on the mound. Okay, looks like we're reset for play. So the Tigers, a walk, 2 doubles, and a triple. 3 runs on 3 hits here in the bottom of the first. It's given the Tigers a 2-run lead, 3-1 over the Wolverines. So Demi Donahoe now, she's up in the count 2-0. Van Esch delivers. That one's going to catch the inside half for strike 1. Donahoe tries to lay down a bunt right there. Offers but misses. So that'll leave the count 2-2. That one up in the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one was close, John.
So Mabry Van Esch now. Here's the payoff pitch. And Donahoe is going to hit that to shortstop. They'll throw over to first and get her out, but she will score, Marissa Gianeschi. And the Tigers now have taken a 4-1 lead.
Ava Steinmetz.
So good job by Donahoe to put that in play. Score at 6-3 on the putout. 1 out in the inning, but the Tigers now take a 4-1 lead. Ava Steinmetz, and she's going to hit that one toward the shortstop. Kind of a slow roller, and shortstop makes a good play and throws Steinmetz out.
Now batting Taylor Crisp.
So 2 down now for the Tigers here in the bottom of the first, and that'll bring number 18, Taylor Crisp, to the plate. And Crisp is going to hit that toward the second baseman. She'll flip over first for the putout, and that'll end the first inning. Well, a good inning for the Tigers. They take a 4-1 lead. We'll be back for the top of the second in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we welcome you back here to Bentonville, where we are going to the top of the second inning. The Tigers up 4-1 on the Bentonville West Wolverines. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and Donnie, an exciting bottom of the first half there for the Bentonville Tigers.
John, a couple balls hit off the fence there. The one, I don't care what, I don't think it mattered what the wind would have been doing for Gianeschi. She absolutely crushed that ball off the center field fence, but then almost. Lorenage. Gianessi almost had one blown out on right field, but 4 runs in the bottom. Way to answer. They came back and answered that 1 run by West in the bottom of the first.
Absolutely. So leading it off for the Wolverines here in the top of the second will be the first baseman, number 16, Emma Wheatley. Sanders, first pitch to Wheatley, misses inside, ball 1. I'll tell you, Sanders gave up a hit there in the first inning, and that one is hit out toward right field, and that was taken by Marissa Gianeschi, and she tried to make a play over Steinmetz. Well, it was made it close anyway, but Emma Wheatley reaches first on a single. So that'll bring number 12, Lainey Van Ness, the third baseman for the Wolverines, to the plate, with Wheatley on first. Sanders looks in, delivers. That one upstairs, ball 1. Van Ness shows bunt. Steinmetz, Taylor Crisp crashing in right there. Let's see what they do again here. She shows bunt. And she's going to put that one in the air, and that is going to be caught by Alexis Lorenich, the catcher, as was popped up right in front of the plate. Really nice play by Alexis Lorenich for the first out in the inning. Thought she had a shot down there at Emma Wheatley to try to make the double play, but Wheatley didn't get too far off. Kaylee Parker now at the plate for the Wolverines. First pitch to her, downstairs, ball 1. She tries to bunt it and sends it back to the screen. Now leaving the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, I beat her to the punch. I texted her. I let her know. I said, you do know Thursday's our anniversary.
On the 1-1, kind of a check swing. That's going to be taken in foul territory by Ava Stymus. So it'll be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kaylee Parker. Upstairs, ball 2. That one is hit down the left field line drive. And a good play out there by Demi Donahoe to hold Kaylee Parker to a single. But the Wolverines now with runners on first and second with 1 out.
Batting, Whitney Sherry.
Third hit given up now by the Tigers. As Whitney Sherry now comes to the plate. She'll stand in from the left side with runners on first and second. She'll offer at it. Miss. Strike 1.
John, it's funny. Ryan Sanders, the most runs she's given up this year is the 5 runs she gave up to West, and her ERA is .85. That tells you how the other teams have hit against her. So it's kind of interesting that West has been able to hit her this year.
And Whitney Sherry's going to foul that one off. Just foul down the left field side. But that'll move the count to 0-2. Yeah, I tell you what, Donnie, so far you got to give the Wolverines credit. They're coming to the plate looking to hit the ball, and they've already got 3 hits, but only 1 run to show at this point. So now on the 0-2, Sanders looks in. She delivers. That one just misses outside. Boy, that was close, Donnie. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's going to be hit toward Taylor Chris, and she's going to – what a smart play that time by Taylor Chris to let that one go foul.
Yeah, she knew she was not going to have a play at first, John, and the ball – she could read the spin on that ball, so she let it spin foul.
Yeah. I mean, she came in charging hard, but at the last moment she realized she just needed to let that one spin out foul. Great heads-up play by Taylor Crisp right there. So we'll reset, do it again on the 1-2. Sanders delivers, swing and a miss. She struck her out. And I'll tell you what, give Taylor Crisp a lot of credit for that out right there. I know Ryan Sanders is going to get credited with the strikeout, but Taylor Crisp allowed her to get 1 more pitch in there. So now Ken Early's going to come out and have a conversation as the leadoff hitter, Stephanie Crittenden, comes to the plate.
He's going to have a little tight. She hit her first at bat, John. She hit one
deep center field.
Yeah. Turner got a glove on it, but it would have been off the wall otherwise.
So with 2 outs in the inning, Coach Early's out there. He's talking to the infield about how we want to play this, talking to Sanders about how we want to pitch this batter right here. Obviously a very dangerous hitter for the Wolverines. Plate umpire out there. Ready to break this one up and start play again.
I wonder if that was, you have a base open. She's their most dangerous hitter.
I think
you don't have to make too good a pitch.
I think that's exactly right, Donnie. Don't give her something right down the middle that she can barrel up. Kind of nibble around. And if you were to walk her, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So we'll see how they play it as Sanders looks in, and that one's high in the zone, and she gets Crittenden to foul that off over to the left side.
That was a high changeup, and Crittenden was not able to stay behind it.
Yeah, way ahead on it right there. So Sanders will go ahead in the count 0-1. on the 0-1. That one downstairs, ball 2.
Good stop by Lorenage on that one, John. The ball hopped in front of the plate.
Changeup just misses inside. Oh, that was close, Donnie. So 2 balls, 1 strike.
He's not called a lot of strikes on that inside corner.
And Donnie, but I like the approach right here. Mixing it up, change-ups, locating. And there's a base hit that's pulled down the left field line. Demi Donahoe will get it back in. But that is going to score number 16, Emma Wheatley. And the Wolverines have pulled within 2. Now down 4-2.
Well, John, that pitch caught too much of the plate. If you're trying to pitch sort of pitch around her, that pitch was right there for Crittenden to hammer down the third base line.
So Mabry Van Esch now, the pitcher for the Wolverines, will stand in from the right side with runners on second and third and 2 outs. Sanders, first pitch on the corner for a strike. Tigers need an out right here. On the 1-0, caught the inside corner, strike 2. And I think Mabry Van Esch kind of got locked up on that one, Donnie.
Yeah, that one kind of looked like that pitch caught her by surprise.
So now Sanders ahead in the count, 0-2. She looks in, delivers, and that one's going to be hit back to Sanders, over to Stymus for the 3rd out in the inning. And the Wolverines score a run, but the Tigers still lead 4-2. We'll be back for the bottom of the second here in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
We've all got a wild side. Feed it with meat. Jack Links, feed your wild side.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
All right, we welcome you back here to the Tiger Softball Complex. We're going to the bottom of the second. Tigers up 4-2 on the Bentonville West Wolverines. Mabry Van Esch on the mound for the West Wolverines, and leading off for the Bentonville Tigers here to start the bottom of the second will be number 4, the pitcher, Ryan Sanders. Sanders was able to field the ground ball just a moment ago for the 3rd out of the inning for the Tigers. Now she'll stand in here from the right side, trying to extend this Tiger lead. Van Esch, first pitch, outside, ball 1. And Sanders going to hit that one out towards center field. I thought for a moment that may drop, but a good play by the center fielder, Olivia Thornton, to get the first out of the inning for the Wolverines. I'll tell you what, we saw the speed of Thornton a while ago on the base path. She did a good job, had some range coming in to get that, because I really thought Sanders got a base hit there. That'll bring Kate Manus to the plate for Bentonville. First pitch to Manus, going to be a called strike. Manus will foul that one back to the screen. She'll start 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
Now batting, Kylie Wyman.
So if the Bentonville Tigers are going to get anything going here in the bottom of the second, it'll be up to the shortstop, Kylie Wyman, who's the leadoff hitter for the Tigers. Wyman walked her first time at bat. Start what was a big first inning for Bentonville. Wyman's going to hit that toward the shortstop. Shortstop will throw over to first to make the play for the third out in the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Bentonville, and that'll do it for the second inning. Tigers up 4-2. We'll be back for the top of the third here in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Teachers and all service providers, if you are buying or selling real estate, IMA NWA Hero is for you. Together with Don Richardson with Fathom Realty and Lisa Sumi with Nexa Mortgage and Title Tech Bentonville, you will receive first-hand rebates that will save you thousands, whether buying or selling real estate, using the Homes for Heroes. Go to imanwahero.com. No gimmicks, no fees, no red tape, only savings. Thank you for doing what you do so we can do what we do.
Foster Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we're back as we start the top of the third inning. Bentonville on top, 4-2.
Batting, Olivia Thornton.
So coming to the plate for the Bentonville West Wolverines will be Olivia Thornton. Thornton singled in the first inning, and she'll stand in from the right side to face Ryan Sanders. She's going to hit this one over toward the shortstop, Kylie Wyman, and Wyman makes the catch for the first out in the inning. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the third. So Jaden Willard now, the Wolverine shortstop. She'll come to the plate. Sanders looks in, delivers. That one upstairs, ball 1. So Jaden Willard up to bat. Cecily Diepold on deck. That one fouled back to the screen. Donnie, you kind of flinched on that one. kind of woke you up there.
You know, there's a giant net in front of me and everything, but.
And you're behind the glass here in the press box. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jaden Willard. That one catches the inside corner for a called strike 2. Nice pitch that time by Ryan Sanders.
Well, John, the first inning, he wasn't calling that inside pitch. He has started calling it here the last couple of batters.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Jaden Willard. Sanders delivers that one upstairs. That'll even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Some kind of off-speed pitch there, John. She just left it up.
That one's going to be fouled off over the screen on the 2-2.
All done. All right, so they're having going to a Kentucky Derby party with all the group of us and all Louisiana
That one just misses outside. That'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And you don't want to walk her here. You want to come with something that she's going to have to swing at.
That one fouled back. Three balls, 2 strikes. Sanders looks in, delivers, and that was going to be fouled off. Coach Cantrell down there at third base tried to make a play on it. That was too hot. Once again, full count. That one fouled back. Well, give Jaden Willard some credit. She's extending the at-bat right here.
Yeah, you've got her in swing mode here. I think if Ryan threw something that was just a little off the plate, or she'd probably swing at it.
Well, I think she'd want to locate, try to throw on the outside half maybe for a strike. Here it is. That one's going to be hit out toward right field. And Giannetti giving chase, but Jaden Willard into second base for a double. I'll tell you what, give that young lady some credit right there. She extended that at bat and was able to get a double out in right center field. Well, 1 out in the inning was Jaden Willard standing on second. Cecily Dipole now comes to the plate for the Wolverines. First pitch to Dipole, swing and a miss, strike 1. Good pitch by Sanders. Dipole struck out her first time at bat. She's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Sanders looks in, delivers. Yes, she did. Tried to hold up that swing, but no question she went around. And now Dipole down in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. And that'll be the second out of the inning and the third strikeout of the afternoon for Ryan Sanders. I'm sorry. Actually, that's the 4th strikeout for Ryan Sanders. I missed one right there, Donnie. Mm-hmm. So Emma Wheatley will swing and miss on the first pitch for strike 1. Wheatley singled back in the top of the second inning to lead off that inning. 1 for 1 on the afternoon. On the 0-1, swing and a miss. I tell you, she got her to chase one up right there.
Ball was out of the zone, but I believe Wheatley is the player that hit the walk-off home run at that game at West, John.
Sanders looks in now on the 0-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Sanders now with the 5 strikeouts on the afternoon, and that'll end it here in the top of the third. We played 2.5. Bentonville on top, 4-2. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
My dad calls it the it factor, that thing that separates you, that makes you tick. Ultimately, my it factor came when I grew more confidence. Everybody has a role on a team, whether you're a scout team player or the star player. The older that I've gotten, the more that I've worked and the more success that I've had, the more confidence that I had, and the more that I'm willing to risk and take a little bit of chances to help my team win.
All right, we're back here as we start the bottom of the third inning. Tigers on top, 4-2. Leading it off for Bentonville here in the bottom of the third will be number 11, Amber Turner.
Now batting, Amber Turner.
Turner with a double her first time at bat. She'll stand in from the right side. Face Mabry Van Ness. And that one's going to get in on Turner's hands. She'll foul that one off the left side. Go down the count 0-1.
Oh, nice off-speed pitch there.
And I'll tell you what, Turner swung at that first pitch inside and fouled it off, and Van Ness came right back with it. Got a called strike on the inside corner. That was close. So Turner down now 0-2. And Turner's going to hit it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. That'll get into the corner. And Amber Turner is going to stand into second with her second double of the afternoon. Wow, what a great piece of two-strike hitting by Amber Turner, and she's showing you why she'll be playing at the next level next fall.
And, John, that ball landed right on that white line.
Well, I'll tell you, Van Ness had already decided she was going to get inside on Turner, and it was just a great piece of hitting by Amber Turner. So that'll bring Alexis Lorenich to the plate. Lorenich, first pitch to her, is going to catch the outside corner for strike one. And Lorenich is going to hit that over to third. It'll cross to first base, and first baseman bobbled it right there. That, I believe that is Wheatley. Yeah, Emma Wheatley kind of bobbled it.
She did not have a foot on the base either, John, and then she couldn't find first base.
So Turner's going to advance to third. Lorenich is going to reach on the error by the first baseman, Emma Wheatley. Score at E3.
Haley Hill goes in to run.
Actually, I think our official scored that a hit. We'll take it. Okay. So Lorenich gets a single. And that'll bring Marissa Gianeschi to the plate with runners at the corner. First pitch to Gianeschi is going to be downstairs for ball one. On Donnie, the bottom of the third right here is kind of starting to shape up a lot like the bottom of the first for Bentonville. Runners on with nobody out.
And Gianeschi hit one off the right field wall her last at bat.
Got a triple out of it. She'll show bunt right here. That one downstairs, strike one. But Lorenich advances down to second base.
That's Haley Hill running for Lorenich.
Thank you, Donnie. Yeah, courtesy runner. Of course, Lorenich, the Bentonville catcher, so she can get a courtesy runner, Haley Hill. So now Bentonville, the runners at second and third, and Gianeschi at the plate. One ball, one strike. Van Ness looks in, delivers. That one inside, almost gets away from the West catcher, Stephanie Crittenton. She did a good job to stop that one, preventing the run. And Gianeschi's going to foul that one off to the left side. Turner at third. Haley Hill at second. Gianeschi trying to extend that Tiger lead right here. Demi Donahoe on deck. Gianeschi shows bunt. Swing and a miss. That one's in the dirt. So Crittenden makes the throw down to Wheatley at first to complete the strikeout. That'll be the first out in the inning. First out here in the bottom of the third. So now up at the plate will be number 23, Demi Donahoe.
West has brought the infield in, John. They're going to try to cut Turner down at the plate if she goes on a ground ball in the infield.
Donahoe setting up to slap it. She stands in from the left side. First and third playing in for Bentonville West. Donahoe's going to lay that down right to the pitcher, and Turner's going to score, and that one gets by the catcher, and Haley Hill's going to score.
And Donahoe gets thrown out at third.
And Donahoe, she's thrown out in third, but not before she gets 2 RBIs. So give Donahoe is that a fielder's choice, Donnie, or bunt single?
That's a fielder's choice because she's trying to make the play at home.
But Donahoe with 2 RBIs, and Bentonville now on top 6-2. Van Esch came in, tried to flip it to Stephanie Crittenden. Crittenden couldn't hang on. It goes to the screen, scored Turner. And then Lorenich, or actually Haley Hill, the courtesy runner for Lorenich, comes behind her and scores. And the Tigers have put up 2 here so far in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. Ava Stymus will stand in from the right side. She'll foul off the first pitch for strike 1. Now one's going to be inside. That'll even things up at 1 apiece. Well, a lot of action in this one, Donnie.
Yes.
Both teams with 5 hits. And that one's going to be hit up the middle by Stymus. And she'll have a single.
And, John, you've got the main difference here. West, their 2 innings they've scored runs were 1. Bentonville's put up crooked numbers in both of their scoring innings so far.
That's exactly right. So that'll bring Taylor Crisp to the plate for Bentonville. Crisp grounded out to the second baseman back in the bottom of the first. She's got a runner on, Ava Stymus. That pitch way outside, and it'll start Crisp off 1-0.
Good stop by the Crittenden behind the plate there.
Absolutely. Otherwise, Taylor Crisp is standing on second if Crittenden doesn't handle that one. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That one way outside. And now Mabry Van Ness goes down 3-0 in the count. That went downstairs, ball 4. Now the Tigers have runners on first and second. As Ryan Sanders comes to the plate. Sanders lined out to center field her last time at bat, and looks like Coach Cantrell wants to come out. Not sure if he's just going to have a conversation or if he's going to go with the new pitcher.
West just now got someone throwing out in their bullpen, John.
Right now, look at the line score right there. The Wolverines 2 runs on 5 hits, but the Bentonville Tigers now 6 runs on 6 hits. So quick conversation by Coach Cantrell. And when we resume play here, the Tigers will have runners on first and second. With 2 outs, as Ryan Sanders, the Bentonville pitcher, will come to the plate. Kate Manis on deck if Sanders were to reach. Sanders going to hit that, and it gets past the shortstop. And That's going to score another run. Ava Stymus comes across home plate to give Bentonville a 7-2 lead, give an RBI to Ryan Sanders.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner for Sanders. That's Dev Waker.
So Dev Waker, and that'll be number...
Yeah, pinch hitting's number 15. Lana Carlton's pinch hitting for Manis.
All right, Lana Carlton.
So Coach Early trying to bring in the lefty here, trying to add a few more runs here in this inning. So courtesy runner is Dev Waker at first.
Taylor Chris will stand out at second. Waker at first with Lana Carlton here at the plate. First pitch to Carlton is going to be upstairs, ball one.
Okay. That was a pretty good pitch, yeah.
One ball, no strikes. That pitch right down the middle, strike one. One ball, one strike to Lana Carlton. Pitch hitting for Kate Manis. Downstairs, 2 balls, 1 strike. And here in the bottom of the third inning, this one's scheduled for 7. That one's hit over toward the right side. It's going to get through the gap. And that's going to score Taylor Crisp.
Oh,
and the ball gets away, and Waker's going to come in. And Lana Carlton's going to get to third on the throwing error. 2-run score for the Tigers, and they extend their lead 9-2.
Yeah, Carlton thought that ball was going to come all the way through on the throw, John, and she got caught in no man's land. Just first baseman made a bad throw to second, and that's allowed Waker to score and Carlton to get the third, and we're back to the top of the lineup, John.
Yeah, scored a single for Carlton, but she gets the third on the throwing error, scores 2 for the Tigers. And, yes, you're exactly right, Donnie. We're back to the top of the lineup. Kylie Wyman will swing into first pitch, foul it back to the screen.
I'd like to get Amber Turner and Lorenage another chance to bat with people on base in front of them.
No question. Okay, so the 0-1 to Wyman, and she's going to swing that one. It'll be hit to the third baseman. She's going to throw it across to first, and that'll be the third out in the inning. But 5 runs scored by the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. They take a 9-2 lead. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With over 30 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Okay, we'd like to welcome you back here to the Tiger Softball Complex, where we're going to the top of the fourth inning. Bentonville on top now 9-2. Big inning there in the bottom of the third for the Tigers as they've kind of blown this one open with a 7-run lead. So it'll be Lainey Van Ness will be first up for the Wolverines here as we start the top of the fourth inning.
Oh, John.
Van Ness popped out last time. back in the top of the second.
West had second and third with one out that last inning and did not get a run across.
That one's hit toward Wyman, and Van Ness is going to beat that one out, score that an infield hit for the Wolverines.
Now batting, Kaylee Parker.
So Kaylee Parker now will stand in from the right side for the Wolverines. She's got a runner on first. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth. She's going to lay a bunt down that's going to go foul.
Chris Ben-Stymus almost could have shaken the batter's hand before that punt got down. Amazes me how close in softball the corner bases get to bunters sometimes.
She offers at it again. Let's see how they call that. Now the runner, Laney Van Ness, gets down to second.
He did not call it a swing.
I thought she kind of left that bat out there, Donnie, but the umpire thought otherwise, so that'll even the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Sanders throws that one upstairs. That'll move the count 2 balls, 1 strike. That one in there, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kaylee Parker. Swing and a miss, great changeup. Struck her out. And Ryan Sanders now with 6 strikeouts on the afternoon. That was a nice pitch, Donnie.
Yeah, that was a great changeup.
Okay, so Whitney Sherry. I'm sorry, looks like a pinch hitter. They say Peyton Dilday. Yes. So Peyton Dilday at the plate for the Wolverines. She'll be pitch hitting for Whitney Sherry. That one high and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed his. 2 balls, 1 strike to Peyton Dilday, the pinch hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
A changeup, John, is dangerous in this game. When the ball gets on you, you're only 45 feet away. The ball gets on you in such a hurry. They're geared up. You throw that changeup effectively, it's not going to be hit.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes as Sanders delivers, and that one's fouled off to the screen.
So it was a fastball in. Let's see if she comes back with that changeup away again.
Yeah, and I think, Donnie, this is, if you're going to do it, this is the pitch to do it. If you miss, you run that count to full. Sanders looks in, delivers. That one just outside, and that'll run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Sanders. Donnie looks like she's getting stronger as the game goes forward.
Yeah, she's starting to settle in a little bit, John. That was her 7th strikeout.
Batting, Stephanie Crittenden.
This has been West's most dangerous hitter so far, John.
Yeah,
she's got doubles both times.
Reached second on an error, but hit it out to deep center field. Amber Turner just couldn't get to it. And then a double in the top of the second, and she'll start out 1-0 here.
Amber Turner and the right fielder, John, are on the warning track.
They certainly are. Change up, misses outside, ball 2.
And Sanders this time, she's got 2 bases open, and the batter after the next batter has gotten out both times. So
exactly.
There's no need to throw a good pitch here. Yeah.
Well, that was a good changeup. Misses just in the lower part of the zone. So 3 balls, no strikes. And, Donnie, that's exactly the approach here to Stephanie Crittenden. Don't give her anything she can barrel up. And well, she got that one going at Amber Turner, and Turner makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, it's a good thing Amber was playing on the warning track there, John. She was able to get that one.
All right, so we played 3.5 here at the Tiger Softball Complex. Bentonville 9, Bentonville West 2. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It's a beautiful morning, Scotty, and we have an early game today.
That injured list, it's getting longer by the minute.
Not to mention, there's apparently a nasty virus sweeping through the locker room.
Yeah, but these players, they're in good hands.
All of them need to feel their best this season, Scotty.
Yes, they do, Jack, because this team is on track to win it all this year.
Every day, Mercy's team is ready to take care of yours, bringing you the care you need now. Find out all the ways to access Mercy at mercynow.net.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Watch this.
Don't mess with other snacks. Choose Jack Links jerky made with 100% beef.
Welcome back here to the Tiger Softball Complex. Beautiful Tuesday evening here in Northwest Arkansas, here at Bentonville, Arkansas. And it has been all Bentonville Tigers so far this afternoon. Looks like, let's see. Nope, Mabry Van Esch just didn't have her mask on there. She's gone all the way for the Wolverines. A lot of hits in this one, Donnie. 6 hits for the Wolverines, 8 hits for the Tigers.
Now batting, Amber Turner.
But the Wolverines only able to get 2 runs off of 6 hits.
Now, Sanders has done a good job. When Wes has gotten batters on, she's been able to get out of the inning.
So leading it off for the Tigers will be number 11, Amber Turner. She's 2 for 2 on the day, 2 doubles to her credit. As Turner steps in from the right side. Here's the pitch from Van Esch. Turner's going to hit kind of a slow pop fly that'll be taken by the shortstop. And that'll be the 1st out in the inning.
Now batting, Alexis Lorenich.
So Alexis Lorenich will be up. Lorenich now 2 for 2 on the afternoon with a double and a single. First pitch to Lorenich. Inside, strike 1. On the 0-1. And Lorenich going to put that between the shortstop and the third baseman, and she's on base with a single. Lorenich now 3 for 3 on the afternoon. And that'll bring Marissa Gianeschi to the plate.
Courtesy runner Haley Hill in again at first. Referee, good grief. Been doing soccer also. Umpire just singled up.
Okay, so Haley Hill take up her position first base. First pitch to Gianeschi. It's going to be inside for ball 1. Gianeschi 1 for 2 on the day with a triple back in the bottom of the 1st. Love to get hold of one right here. Score Haley Hill. And she hits a hard shot to the third baseman. Third baseman can't handle it, and Gianeschi's going to be on first base. They scored a hit, and rightfully so, as that was a hot shot by Marissa Gianeschi. And now the Tigers with runners on first and second.
Generous scoring.
Wrote down a chance that one. Actually, official scorekeeper's down there going.
Ken Early would have called that an error on his kid.
So Demi Donahoe.
I'm here to build up their confidence. Hot shot.
Kind of chuckling. PA announcer Tony Cherico giving his thoughts on life. Demi Donahoe stands in from the left side with runners on first and second.
I would give you. I have an opinion.
You don't Twitter, do you?
It's X. Get it right. You're old school.
You were right about that.
So 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Van Ness delivers. That one outside for ball 3.
We can market that.
And so Demi Donahoe's run this count now to 3-0.
So what sport are you doing right now?
And if she gets on, Stymus comes up, John. She hit a hard single right up the middle her last at bat.
I'm trying to catch up.
And the 3-0 to Donahoe now. That's in there for a called strike, 3-1.
On their stuff. So I've been trying to make the round this spring to kind of.
Got to get around, get to see everything every day.
I mean,
And Donahoe tries to bunt that one right there. It's going to foul off the plate.
Yeah, nice snag by the home plate umpire there.
Yeah. So Mabry Van Ness starts 3-0, gets the count back to full now. Here's the 3-2. And that one is right back at Van Ness, which will throw over to first. Scored 1-3 on the putout, but that advances the Bentonville runners to second and third.
Now, Stymus can do what she did last time, John. She get a couple RBIs this time.
Even with the new press box and all that? And then they have that high dollar end down at the far end.
Whereas in y'all's press box, like Rick Fires and I.
First pitch to Stymus, inside ball 1. Stymus 1 for 2 today with a single back in the bottom of the third. As Donnie said, a couple of RBIs, and she'd certainly like to do it right here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be, she's out in front of that one and be fouled off to the left side.
Now, good change up there. Got Ava out in front. So I have Ava in world history. I saw her this morning. We talked about the game. They were ready to get out here and play tonight.
On the 1-1. That one's going to be a little dribbler back to the pitcher, Van Ness. She'll throw over to Wheatley for the out, and that'll be the end of the 4th inning. So we played 4 innings. Tigers on top, 9-2. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
A lot has changed over the past few years, but one thing that hasn't is McClarty Daniels' commitment to our customers and our community. With over 1,500 cars in stock, there's something for everyone at McClarty Daniel. We'll help you find the right car at the right time at the right price. See why every year more than 10,000 families choose the McClarty Daniel experience. Find what drives you at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas. Shop now at McClartyDaniel.com.
Why do people do business with First Western? Because First Western builds relationships with their customers. They work to help you with your financial goals over all seasons of life. They are prompt and responsive. Plus, they offer banking, mortgage, insurance, and investment services. For a high level of service and financial partner who will listen and respond, try First Western. Online at firstwestern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Insurance investment products are not FDIC insured.
Okay, we welcome you back here to Bentonville. We're going to the top of the 5th. Tigers on top, 9-2. John McElroy, Donnie Payne here with you. 6A West Conference softball action. The Wolverines of Bentonville West taking on your Bentonville Tigers. Leading it off for the Wolverines will be number 27, the pitcher, Mabry Van Ness. She'll face Ryan Sanders. First pitch to Van Ness in there for called strike 1. Van Ness 0 for 2 on the day. Struck out in the top of the first. Grounded out in the top of the second. That pitch to Van Esch. Good pitch. Low in the zone. Called strike 2. That time I flinched, Donnie. Foul back into the screen. No balls, 2 strikes. Van Esch fouls that one off. And Donnie, right here, I think this is where Sanders is pretty dangerous. If she could maybe mix in that changeup and get Van Esch out in front.
Van Esch has fouled off a couple of fastballs here. Yeah, look for something off speed.
Here's the 0-2. And that one is going to be pop foul over to the left side.
That was a screwball, John, that came in, ran inside right on Van Esch's hands. Really is amazing. These softball pitchers can make the ball move in so many different ways.
Do they have building like HOA fees?
Do it again. 0-2. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be popped over the screen. And again, Van Esch, give her credit, battling on an 0-2 count.
So she takes public transportation. That rides her bike. So everything she wears and everything's right.
The people she needs where they live in New York, but it's like a 6-mile ride over the bridge.
That's okay.
Fouled back. We'll do it again.
That ball was up. She got her to chase, but Van Esch was able to get the piece of it.
Another foul.
Yeah, the umpire's going to need ball. He's going to need some softballs. Here comes one rolling back into him.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be popped over, and Amber Turner's going to come in and make the play to retire Van Esch.
That ball up a little and just enough off speed to get Van Esch just a little off the end of the bat, not on the barrel there, and Amber Turner able to make the catch. But Van Esch, good battle at that bat, John.
So that'll be 1 out in the inning. That'll bring Olivia Thornton to the plate. Thornton 1 for 2 on the day with a single back in the top of the first. First pitch to Thornton, outside ball 1.
Yeah, she drove in the West first run in the first inning.
Popped out last time to the shortstop. Good pitch that time. Kept it down. Low part of the zone, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is fouled over the screen, and that's going to be in the stands.
Heard it hit bleachers, so no one made a play there. A little banana ball rules there, John. Fan makes the play, the batter's out.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. She struck her out.
Number 8 for Ryan today.
Now batting, Jaden Willard.
So if the Wolverines are to get anything going here in the top of the 5th, it'll be up to number 4, Jaden Willard. Willard will stand in from the right side.
Softball coach is filling in for Hannah Barrett.
First pitch to Willard. It's going to be popped over to the left side. That'll be taken by Taylor Crisp for the 3rd out here in the top of the 5th. So we played 4.5 here in Bentonville. The Tigers up 9-2. Back in a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
We've all got a wild side. Feed it with meat. Jack Links, feed your wild side.
McClarty Daniel reinvest right here in the community. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Find your new car and make a difference in our community today at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, we are back here in Bentonville. We're going to the bottom of the fifth inning, and a new pitcher on now for the Bentonville West Wolverines. That's going to be number 19, Katie Leonard. Leonard on now to pitch.
One team, one heartbeat. You got it. You know it. That's how it is up here, and that's what they do.
And Leonard will face Taylor Crisp, who will be the first batter now for the Tigers. First pitch to Taylor Crisp, ball one. Well, Crisp 0 for 1 on the day with a walk last inning. And that one's upstairs and out. 2 balls, no strikes. On the 2-0, Crisp is going to hit that to left center field. That one's going to drop for a base hit. And Taylor Crisp is going to lead off the bottom of the fifth with a single. So Ryan Sanders now will come to the plate.
Did you ever win that 7 brew thing? You didn't win that. No, after that, they had a bunch of people that really deserved it. They all had a disability. If I would have known, I would have told myself.
Sanders now will await the pitch of Katie Leonard. Leonard's first pitch. And that hits about 4 feet in front of the plate for ball one. Sanders 1 for 2 on the day with a single back in the bottom of the third inning.
Let's be clear, I do not make more money than you do. I don't know how much money you make, but I know I don't make more than you do. We don't pay well up here.
And Donnie, I'm not sure what's happening right now. It looks like Katie Leonard's headed over toward the dugout. Looks like the rosin bag, yeah. Well, the rosin bag wasn't out there on the mound, so she goes over and grabs that. And when we resume, it'll be 2 balls, no strikes to Ryan Sanders.
He can still communicate via text and write his column, but it's really like.
That one up and out, runs the count to 3-0.
Like that column is what keeps him alive. No, I know.
Lana Carlton on deck for the Tigers.
And he had just made an appearance after he had one of his surgeries and all that. We all were visiting with him, but I saw him and he was walking around.
And that one downstairs, ball 4, and Ryan Sanders draws the walk. So Lana Carlton, who came in to pinch it back in the bottom of the third inning, she got a single. And now she'll stand in from the left side with 2 runners on base for the Tigers.
And Dev Waker just went in to run for Sanders.
First pitch to Carlton. Called strike 1.
Change up, John. That was fooled her by the speed there.
His writing is not, I mean, I don't know. Every now and then he gets a good one, but a lot of times it's like he's writing backwards or something.
Swing and a miss. Well, I'll tell you what. Carlton didn't get cheated on that swing right there, Donnie.
No, she was trying to end the game with that one.
Yeah, she sure was. That was a good cut at it. Some 0-2 That one upstairs, ball one. So Katie Leonard now work ahead in the count, 1-2. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. This one's scheduled for 7. That one downstairs. Now leaving the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carlton stays alive, fouls that one back.
And Chip Souza took his job, and then they kind of rebranded that whole deal, and then I took Chip's job. Okay. So
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Tigers runners on first and second. Atlanta Carlton, here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. So after starting 0-2, Katie Leonard now has run the count to full against Atlanta Carlton. And that one in the dirt. Ball 4, bases loaded now for the Tigers with number 7, Kylie Wyman, coming to the plate.
And we're back to the top of the order here, John. This is not a good situation for West.
Well, Wyman, 0-2 on the evening. He's grounded out twice. She's got to walk. We're right here. Kylie Wyman has an opportunity to do some damage. First pitch to Wyman upstairs, ball 1.
And you got Amber Turner on deck, who's had a big game so far.
Leonard on the 1-0. Downstairs, ball 2. Nowhere to put her right here. Kylie Wyman now up in the count, 2-0.
We went into extra innings with them. There was a pitching duel. They have a pitcher from their freshman pitcher who's a freaking stud. She must have been.
That one just outside. And that'll run the count to 3-0.
Right there, John. When you've not been throwing strikes, you do not get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire.
3 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike. 3-1 to Kylie Wyman, the Bentonville shortstop. And Wyman's going to hit that to deep center field, and that's going to be over the head of the center fielder. Taylor Crisp will score. Wakers coming to home plate. She's going to score, and in behind her was Atlanta Carlton.
And that's the 3.
And that's the ball game. A walk-off triple, a 3 RBI triple by Kylie Wyman ends the game on a run rule.
John, that last run, Dev scored, and who was right behind
Atlanta Carlton.
Carlton was she did not hesitate. She was already running. Dev slid. She slid into Dev.
Yeah, she slid in. She had to get under Dev to score there.
And the catcher, I think, could have tagged Atlanta, but she didn't realize she was. I don't know if she didn't realize she was that close to her or what, but that gives Bentonville the mercy rule victory, John.
Yeah, well, on a 3-1 count, Kylie Wyman hits a deep shot to center field, gets over the center fielder's head, 3 RBIs, walks it off as the Bentonville Tigers in this one in 5 innings, 12-2 over the Bentonville West Wolverines. Well, Donnie, I tell you what, who you want to credit player of the game? I mean, Ryan Sanders, 8 strikeouts. Amber Turner, she's got 2 doubles on the day, multiple RBIs. Kylie Wyman walks it off there. I mean, a lot of people with credit on a good win today here at Tiger Softball Complex.
Yeah, there was lots of good players there, John. Good effort from you could pick anyone. Lorenage had a big game.
Absolutely.
Gianneschi had a big game.
Had a triple early in the game, yeah. So, well, a good evening here for the Bentonville Tigers as they win this one 12-2. We hope you enjoyed it. Before we go, I want to say a special thanks to our student live stream camera person today, Sophie Payne bringing you all the live action out there. We appreciated her help. Couldn't have done it without her. So for my colleague Donnie Payne, I'm John McElroy saying so long from the Tiger Softball Complex. Bentonville winning 12-2.